This is an introduction to Lexis Tax Advisor Federal Code Reporter on Lexis Advanced Tax. The Federal Code Reporter expedites one of the most common research tasks in tax research, examining a specific Internal Revenue Code section in depth by presenting each section of the code along with critical primary source materials needed to interpret it, and exclusive expert analysis and commentary to help understand and apply it. Within Lexis Advanced Tax, in the Federal Practice area, Tax Advisor Federal Code Reporter is found on the top right side of your screen. Suppose our question pertains to the deductibility of net operating losses of an acquired subsidiary. A key place to begin our research is to explore Internal Revenue Code Section 382 and related materials, like the regulations under 382, its legislative history, IRS releases and cases that have dealt with it, as well as secondary source analysis and news of recent developments. We could search Tax Advisor Federal Code Reporter to find this information by clicking on the source name. But an even easier way to use this source is simply to retrieve a code section using Get a Document. When you click on Get a Document, Federal Code Reporter is highlighted by default, displaying a citation field for your code section on the right side of the screen. Simply enter the numerals of the code section 382, and you can either retrieve the code section or its Shepherd's report instantly. Here, we'll go to the code section. Along with instant access to Section 382 on the right, you'll find key related materials needed to interpret it here on the left. Final and temporary regs, followed by proposed regs and Treasury decisions under 382, can be accessed by clicking on the links. Each reg is identified by number and title, making it easy to find what you need. Separate links take you directly to the preamble portion for background. The legislative history feature traces the code back to 1954 and identifies each act of Congress that impacted it. On the right side of the screen, you'll find an editorially created legislative history that documents the impact of each tax act on this code section. Specifically, it includes just the relevant excerpts of the House, Senate, and Conference Committee reports, as well as Joint Committee of Taxation explanations as applicable, that apply to this particular code section. This quick access to specific congressional comments on and discussion of Section 382, culled from thousands of pages of reports, makes the legislative history feature a huge time saver. Links are provided to full reports should you need them. Tax Advisor Federal Code Reporter also provides links to expert-authored analysis, including subsection-specific explanations, as well as links to specific discussions in other treatises, journals, and other analytical materials. Also, don't forget the annotations, which are squibs of key cases and IRS rulings that have interpreted or applied the code section. Because these squibs are so numerous, a table of contents precedes the squibs for each code section. This saves you enormous time in doing case law research by getting you to the type of cases you need. Last but not least, the Search for Recent Developments tool enables you to retrieve the last 1 year of primary law, cases and IRS releases, as well as tax news that deals specifically with this code section. You don't need to enter terms or select sources. Simply click on the link, and you'll instantly date down your research to the latest developments. View additional videos to learn more about the features and functionality of Lexis Advanced Tax.